Hello YouTube, welcome to the Umpty channel, and today we're going to talk about budget off-road navigation. Welcome to my Lincoln Town Car budget navigation setup. The most important piece of equipment for us on the Gambler 500 is a CB. So this is a really affordable Cobra CB, and I've upgraded to an external Cobra speaker and a noise canceling microphone. But equally as important is a good antenna that's tuned and grounded. I use a fiberglass antenna with a spring mount, and that works really well on the narrow trails. My friends that use the magnetic antennas, they typically get knocked over. We'll have to stop and then reset those antennas. But I find that the fiberglass antenna is affordable and it's a more reliable mount. Secondly, I've got this 9th generation iPad. Now the iPad allows me to use off-road software. The app that I use mostly is onX Off-Road. And I've got it pulled up here. And what it's showing you are some of the waypoints that I've added. The Gambler that I did a couple of weeks ago, this was the sheet that's given to us at the start. We have to enter these waypoints into onX, and then you may or may not be able to see this, but each waypoint has an icon in green here. I also use my cell phone. What I'm able to do with this is open a hotspot, connect the iPad to the hotspot, so I'll have accurate map and trails. Now this iPad 9th generation is a non-cell iPad, so it does not include a GPS antenna. So what you have to do is get a Bluetooth GPS antenna like this Garmin I have. Now the Garmin will seamlessly connect to onX. My cell phone has a built-in GPS antenna, but I find that by having a separate GPS antenna, there's more accuracy when we're into the woods and there's a lot of cover. And I've got to power all these things. What I have is a 600 watt pure sine wave inverter. What I've plugged into that is the iPad and a power distribution USB block. The power distribution block is 60 watts and the iPad will use about 20 watts. So I've plugged each of those directly into the inverter. And then off of the power block, I'm going to run batteries for GoPro. I'm going to run a fan that's in the car. I'm running the GPS. I can charge my cell phone, and then anything else that has a USB connector. The onX software allows me to enter waypoints and then choose what color the icon is for the waypoint. And the reason you might want to change the color is because you'll have, say, the start, the finish. Some waypoints are simply there to let you know you'll be turning right or left. Other waypoints are points of interest. Well, you'll want to get out and see what's the point of interest is. So by designating different colors to each of these, at a quick glance, you can tell whether you whether it's something that you just need to take note of, or if it's something that's of interest. Now, when we really get into the rural areas on these gamblers, there often is very little or no cell service. So with on X, you're able to save areas to the hard drive of the iPad. So you actually don't need cell service to use on X, but you definitely need a GPS signal. So the GPS antenna is pretty critical for knowing exactly where you're at on the map, but you do not need cell service. So that's a quick overview of my budget navigation setup. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and thanks for watching.